Alright guys, I'm going to go live momentarily. Should be good to go for this sort of kind of impromptu stream, but it's figured I would do it today, mainly because of the July 4th coming up. So I figured, you know what, let's just do it now, do it today. Because we have a big video to put out tomorrow, so that's the reason for what I'm doing. Alright guys, and I'm going to fire up the stream. We're all good to go. Let me move my little pop-up over so I get it ready. There we go. Excellent. There we go. Got my new D&D shirt here at Five Below. Figured I'd wear something a little different for you guys. Let me just clean the glasses and we'll start this up. Drink for tonight. Moderators, please let me know how it sounds in the chat. I think it'll be okay. Let me take a look in the mic here. I think it's okay. Let me know, Jackie, if you can hear me okay, please. I think we're good to go. The drink for tonight, a little energy drink action. Do a little bit of Bang, cotton candy. Bang, if you're watching, you can always send me free drinks. I have no problem talking about your product. I love me some Bang. Again, cotton candy from Bang tonight. That's what we're doing tonight's drink. Give it a second to get everybody into the chat, hopefully. I know our moderators are here. Thank you, Jackie. And we'll start off the stream like we normally do. Let's make sure the camera's focused here. Kind of tilt it up a little bit. There we go. Much better. Excellent. Hopefully we get some people into the stream tonight. Again, we're shooting it sort of on a different sort of schedule. Normally we shoot this sort of content, again, the very first Tuesday of a month. I normally stream 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I normally do my streams, but this is a little different because of July 4th, which will be tomorrow, as far as recording of this stream. And I figured, you know what, let me just do it on Monday, which is the 3rd. Yep, love me some Bang. I think I'll do it on the 3rd, and because tomorrow is going to be a big video, which we'll talk about that more shortly. Before we do anything, we talk about the new subscribers. If you guys aren't aware, most likely this is going to hit probably on the video on demand because there's not a lot of people in the chat tonight, probably because they're getting ready for their vacation or their day off from tomorrow. That's why we're not shooting the stream tomorrow. I'll talk more about that momentarily. This will probably be a 30 to 45 minute stream is what I kind of blocked it out of time for. There's a lot of new subscribers. If you look in the top right corner of your screen, about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, that subscriber count was at 2,950 subs. Currently, we're at 6,250 subs. This is because of a short I put up. Kind of a remastered short. I got it basically from TikTok, remastered the short and put it up on YouTube, and it exploded in the first day. It went basically in the very first hour. It had 2,200 views. Then it went to about 5,000 views the next hour. Then it went to about 8,000 views the next hour. For the next hour after that, it went to about 15,000 views, and it just skyrocketed and kept going up. In the span of 12 days from when that video went up, that little YouTube short, it netted me 3.8 million views. It went viral. It had over 160,000 likes with about 4,500 comments. My phone blew up for 2 weeks straight. And I have no iteration of being, feeling bad for it. I'm happy we got the subscriber count. I just hope those people who are watching those YouTube shorts transfer over to long form content. Hopefully they would have gotten this stuff for this particular stream. I pushed out the stream notification about 1, 2 o'clock today to let people know about the stream being at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, as opposed to tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, the reasoning for this is because the 4th of July, which is going to be tomorrow, and it's going to be very, very loud with fireworks going off. I figured it'd be much smarter to shoot the content a day before the 4th of July than to shoot the content on 4th of July itself. People are going to be out. They're going to be celebrating. It wouldn't make sense to have you guys watch this content. I kind of think, for you guys, I don't want to do that. I think it'd be a very poor idea, a very bad idea. So that being said, we have, again, 6,250 subscribers now. That has just to put you guys in perspective, we're now celebrating Rook Geek Goodness 7-year anniversary. I built this channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for watching this content either now or watching. Hey, Neverender, thank you for coming into the stream tonight, my friend. If you never watched this content before, this channel was built on July 4th, 2016 is when I built Rook Geek Goodness. And I'll be tomorrow celebrating my 7-year anniversary on this platform, on YouTube. And I'm very grateful to be where I'm at. I wish I was better, in a better position. I can monetize the channel. We're going to talk more about monetization, a call to action in another video, hopefully sooner rather than later, because I want to get this channel monetized now. I'm kind of, quite honestly, and don't take this as a bitch session, guys, I'm tired of putting in so much hard work where it's not paying off, physically paying off. And I mean by that, by not where I want money. I want to sink the money back into the channel. I want to get new equipment, new lighting, a new camera, a better microphone, a better computer so I can render stuff faster and get out content quicker to you guys. But that requires a hard amount of funds, and it's funds that I don't have. I don't even want to sink my pocket with the money. I want to make a second revenue stream to help support this channel. That's the point that I had for this particular channel. I haven't pulled a dime. I've not made literally a dime in 7 years with 1,200 videos I put out in hundreds of hours of man hours and manpower to produce content for you guys. But again, I don't want to go into a bitch session. That's for another video. Thank you guys for watching, staying tuned to this particular channel. I just want to get that out there right now, let you guys know what's going on. Again, brand new subscribers, thank you for watching the content. Let's talk about pickups. We always talk about new pickups we can get for the beginning of a month. 2 items, and this is kind of be surprising the moderator a little bit. I talked about it on a toy hunt. I have looked and scavenged and tried to find this item out in the wild, and I found it at one location with one item. And that's right, guys, it's the Indiana Jones figure. This is the Raiders of the Lost Ark version of Indy. This is the figure I saw. I held it. I talked about it on the video. I pulled it off the shelf. I wasn't determined. Hey, Lanny, thanks for coming into the stream tonight. I was kind of on the fence of buying it or not. I said, screw it, let me pick it up. I'm not buying it to buy the Ark. I don't really care about the Ark. I wanted this version of Indy specifically because I want to take this and put it on my shelf next to my Pops and display him off card. I want to take this off package. If this figure costs $100, I wouldn't care. I want to take him off card. I just think it looks so cool to have a true 6-inch scale Indiana Jones hyper articulated that Hasbro's put out. It just looks really, really good. Again, I showcased this off on the toy hunt. I showcased off what you had for accessories. It just looks really, really good. You get a lot of cool gear with him. The whip, the idol, the bag, the gun. You get, of course, multiple hands. I think you get, what, 2 sets of hands? Looks like you get total 6 hands. Looks like there's 6 hands that come with this figure. And it comes with the top of the Ark. You have the cherubs. So you get six hands, the whip, the bag, the pistol. You get the whip in a long form, and you have it as wrapped up. So you get a lot of gear with a figure like this. I think this figure cost me, I think it was $25 US for this figure. If I remember correctly, I could be mistaken. I think it was $25 for this figure US. So am I going to review him? I'm not sure. I know, of course, the new Dial of Destiny movie just dropped, I think, last weekend. I heard it wasn't really doing that good at the box office, guys. But I may not review this figure. I might just display it because it just looks really, really good. I'm very happy to get this figure into the collection. The last item we picked up is something that I'm very familiar with from this band. It's a rock... I won't call it a rock band. It was more of a rap band. It's a group. It's a set of 2 Pops. I got them at Hot Topics. It was buy an item and you get one for $1. If you don't know, Hot Topics will usually, if stuff's not selling, they'll put it on their clearance wall, usually probably the back of the store, and it's usually buy one, get one for $1. So anything you buy, let's say if the item costs $20, if you buy that price item or lower, it costs you $1. So I did pick up this here. It's a 2-pack of Twisted, Madrox and Monoxide. They're basically 2 white guys with face paint, and they're rappers. More adult-based kind of music guys. But I'm just saying, it's a very cool band. I've listened to them for a while. I said I had to pick up this pop, and they had it on sale. Again, this was buy one, get one for $1. I said I need to pick this up. Will I do a review on these? I'm not sure. These are older pops. Trying to figure the date this came out. This was in 2022, so this is basically a year old. But I'm happy to finally get them into the collection. It's a very cool set of 2 pops. Very, very cool item to have. Now let's talk about sort of the 800-pound gorilla in the room. That is Rook Geek Goodness 70th year anniversary. That's right, I talked about it briefly. Oh, people just came in the chat. We have drink for tonight, guys. We're doing some Bang. Again, cheap plug. Bang, if you're watching this stream, like they would care. Love the stuff. Love me some Bang. Hit me up. If you guys have an Ollie's near you, Ollie's was cheap stuff. Fun to think of something like that. Their little catchphrase. I got a case of Bang, which is 24 cans like this for $20. So it's like 80 cents a can. You buy in bulk, basically. But they had all different sorts of flavors. If you like Bang, go to Ollie's. I'm not trying to plug Ollie's. Go there if you want to. Save some money. It's very, very cool. I think Sum 41. Not Sum 41? No. I think Sum 41. No, Blink 182. Blink 182 has a 3-pack. Sum 41, which I like me some Sum 41, they don't have one yet. They are making a lot more rock or music-based pops now. I don't think why not they wouldn't do that, never. It just comes to licensing. If Funko can get the licensing from that band, then they'll probably do it. It's just the problem is probably getting the licensing rights to the band. The band probably, I haven't heard anything from Sum 41 in a long time. I don't know if they even produce music any longer. So I don't know if they can or not. But I love me some Sum 41. Love me some Sum 41. In Too Deep, my favorite song for them. But yeah. 7-year anniversary of Rook Geek Goodness is tomorrow, guys. And I'm going to be putting up content tomorrow. I'm shooting a video. It's going to be very similar to my other anniversary videos. Quite honestly, guys, until I spoke to one of the moderators, I wasn't even going to put out a content video for tomorrow. I wasn't going to do anything. Yeah, I agree, never. I think you get the 2 singers, and I think you get the drum kit, I believe, as well. It's a really big box. It'd be cool if they just made the normal pops themselves as like a 3-piece set. But I don't know if they're going to or not. But again, we're going to be doing that video tomorrow. Until I spoke to the moderator, I wasn't even going to do a video. I was kind of bummed out. I didn't really think about putting out a content. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do an anniversary video. Usually when I do an anniversary video, if you're not familiar with how I do these anniversary videos, is I will put stuff on my table. Like you see the table behind me here. This one right there. Where I normally do my shooting at. And I'll usually put stuff that I think are important pieces I would have gotten from July 4th, 2022 to July 4th, 2023. And the table will be full of stuff. After that portion of the video is done, I clear the table away, and then I talk about giveaways. We're doing 2 giveaways tomorrow, guys. Even my moderators do not know what these giveaways are. They have no clue what these giveaways are. The only thing I will say right now, I will let you guys know that there's going to be, again, 2 items. One is priced at $35 retail. The other is priced at $50 retail. I looked at the pricing. They are legit pricing. One is going to be a Funko item. One's going to be an action figure item. Actually, the Funko item is going to be kind of like a 2-pack. And the action figure item is going to be a full 2-pack as well. So 2 items are going to go up. It's going to be going on the Gleam.io website, as I always put up all my giveaways. Nope, not letting you guys know. Not letting you guys know. I'm going to keep it completely close to the chest. Again, if you're watching this before the giveaway goes up, this is open to anyone, continental U.S. You can enter if you can enter basically. There's four kind of ways you can enter. If you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and let's see, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. All 4 of those. If you do all 4 of those items, you get an additional 3 bonus entries for 7 entries into the giveaway. So once you do that, then you're in the giveaway. You're locked in. But it goes in usually for like a long stretch of time. Usually, no hint, Lanny. Again, a 2-pack for Funko and a 2-pack for action figures. One is going to be, the action figure is going to be Hasbro based. The item is going to be basically celebrating their 40th year anniversary. That's all I'm going to say there. I'm not going to give any more hints out for that. I'm making sure the lights look okay because I saw some weird flashing. Looks okay. I don't want to give any more hints about that. I gave too many hints. But so yeah, the links will be in that video description. You can enter one or both of those giveaways. It doesn't matter, but you can only win one of them. I'm going to run the giveaway for a full month. So it's going to start from July 4th, and it's going to stop, I think, on July 4th to August 7th. It's going to run for a full month, and then I'll do the drawing on the 8th. That's how I'll probably do it. And I might even do the drawing live, because I think the 8th, let me look at my numbers here, hold on. That may be the first Tuesday of the month, so we might, no, that's the second Tuesday, never mind. I'm thinking about doing it live, but it's the second Tuesday, so it wouldn't matter that way. I'll just do it like I normally do and put the video up. I think I could do it live, but that wouldn't work, because the 1st of August would be the first Tuesday of the month, so it doesn't work out for the days of the week the way I expected it to be. So yeah, there'll be 2 giveaways in that video. In the description box of the video, you'll see the links. You click on the links, it'll bring you to the website to do the entries for those particular items. So yeah, 7 years on YouTube, guys. Again, I mentioned just at the beginning of the video, when you guys came in already, I want to try to get the channel monetized. That is my driving force and focus right now. I want to get this channel monetized. Let me just kind of lower the lights a little bit here because they're flashing. So let me just fix these lights real quick here, guys. There we go. It's tired of flashing. That's still good. There we go. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Perfect. So yeah. Cool. So that's one of my driving focuses right now, is to try to get this channel monetized, to try to make this channel successful. I want to grow a community. Am I going to be the next big YouTuber? No. But I would love. Now, I will kind of reiterate this come when I do that video for my call to action, where I want to eventually make this a career. I would love to make a career. Who wouldn't? You do, Lanny, but the way it works, you can get monetized in 2 ways on YouTube. You have to do 2 things for the first portion of it. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in a 12-month period, or 1 year. That literally means if you take the numbers and break them down, you need 240,000 minutes for which is what it comes out to do this. I think you need 240,000 minutes per month to make it for a full year. You have to follow that that trajectory for a full year to get monetized. That's the way you have to do it. The 1,000 subs is a piece of it, but the part that I can't get is the 4,000 hours of watch time. Even if you look at my videos, we don't have people watching for an extended period of time. That's why shorts work well with me, because I know people's attention span is like a gnat's brain. They barely watch these videos. If I put a video out that's 5 minutes long, I'll be lucky if they watch it for a minute and a half. I'll be lucky for a minute and a half. Even if the video was 15 minutes long, people on average will watch that video for 4 minutes. 4 minutes long. If I did let's say a convention tour, like I would go to, let's say, MegaCon, SuperCon, and that video was 45 minutes, I'll be lucky to get 10 minutes of watch time. People just don't watch my content long enough, and that is my biggest problem right now. So the other way to get monetized, Lanny, to answer your question, is by doing shorts. Shorts can be monetized, but you need to get 10 million views in 90 days. I currently are sitting at 3.9 million views. I did that in 2 weeks. And that's the funny part, Lanny. People don't think that way. People do not think that way. They do not like watching longer videos, unfortunately. Some people don't like shorts. Some people want longer content. Some people want even marathon content, where they want extremely long videos, like 45 minutes to an hour long. I wish people would watch those. That's why one of the reasons why I do a stream. I can do a stream because I can get people into this chat, into the stream, and the more time you spend talking to me is more watch time that accrues to the channel. If I did streams every single day, maybe I can get there. Maybe. But I don't have the time or patience to do that. That's the problem. We used to do streams, for people that are new who don't know, I used to stream every Monday. That was about 4 years ago. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't keep that pace up. I would need to find new topics and new things to talk about every Monday, and I couldn't. I was getting burnt out. I can't do that to keep that pace up. If this was my only job, yeah. And just for people who may or may not know, YouTube does not pay well. They will pay you well if you have a massive following. If you have, let's say, look at my numbers here. Let's say you have 2 million subscribers and your videos are pulling in 5 million a view, 5 million views per video. That's where you make big money. That's where you're making like, you know, usually if the click-through rate, just to give you guys an example, usually the click-through rate for someone like me is maybe 1 or like 2 to 3 cents per 1,000 views. If you're a big-time player, you might be getting $2 or $3 for 1,000 views. Normal people that are decent, YouTube, have a YouTube following, if they have 1 million views, on average, you're looking at about $2,000 US. Hey, yep, we were on early tonight, AA. You should have saw the thumbnail. I sent that out this afternoon. We're doing Tuesday, or no, we're doing it Monday today because of the holiday tomorrow. Just to give you some clarity, that's how it normally would work. If you have 1 million views, would equate to about $2,000 US. If for a decent sized channel, that could be sliding left or right of that scale, but most of the time, 1 million views would be about $2,000, and that would do wonders for a channel like myself to help again bolster new equipment, bolster new lighting, bolster a new computer, bolster a new mic, bolster new, all the new equipment to get this done. But unfortunately, I'm not there. Yep. Just for today, AA. We just changed it for today. Yeah. Yeah, Lanny. YouTube is a very hungry beast. YouTube wants to be fed content all the time because that's how they make their money. They make it on the ad revenue. YouTube basically gets people to put ads in videos and charges these advertisers money. That's how they take a portion of the money and then sprinkle it out to the content creators. If you ever see a video on my channel and you see an ad playing on it, most likely because that video has done well, I would say probably between 300 and 700 views. I don't make any of that money. Just so you guys know that now, completely honest, full transparency. I'll take the greatest new saying from a wrestler, and I will say it to the day I'm in the grave now. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies. I'm telling you the facts. I'm telling you the truth. I don't see a dime of that money because I'm not monetized. YouTube takes all that money. And there's multiple subscribers out there that are in the same boat I'm in. Yeah. Mr. Beast, him and PewDiePie are the biggest players in the game. And Mr. Beast made his thing because of Minecraft, and he had his own clothing line. Now he has his own candy company. He exploded. He has a massive following. He's stupidly wealthy. Yeah, to him it's nothing. He'll spend $2 million on lottery scratch-offs. To him it's a drop in the bucket. He doesn't care. That's nothing to him. That's nothing. He probably can even speak to the lotto company, the scratch-off company, and use it as a sponsor and make even more money off that if you wanted to. Again, the drink of choice tonight, guys, we're doing some Bang cotton candy. Again, I'm just being honest with you guys. One thing, even though I have a small community, I've never lied to anybody on my community. I've always told people the facts. I've told people the truth. My truth might be wrong, but I've told people the truth as far as I know it. I've never deceived, lied, cheated, or stole from anybody. There are times where I can do that now. To get monetized, there are ways, let's call it shady ways, to get monetized. To hit that magical 4,000 hours of watch time, it can be done. And for about $150, $200, it can be done. Let's just put it that way, and I'll leave it at that. It's something I've thought about. Have I pulled the trigger? No. I know it's legit because I tested it on one of the videos, and it does work. I got 100 hours of watch time. For me to get 100 hours of watch time is extremely difficult on my channel. Extremely difficult on my channel. It's very, because normally I sit around 1,580 to about 1,600 hours of watch time in any given month. It's not progressing further. It's staying consistent, which means the channel is flat. That's why Shorts is providing me with another means to try to do this. And I'm literally trying, I am throwing everything I have at this to try to make it happen. And quite honestly, guys, I'm at a point now, if it does not happen this year, I think I'm done with YouTube. I hate to say that now, I think I'm done. I've been doing this for 7 years now, and I can't get monetization. Why do I want to keep doing it? I don't want to be a downer. I don't want to piss people off. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I have nearly 1,200 pieces of content on my channel. Between long form, between live streams, between, I think I have 280 shorts now. I've only been doing it for 10 months. Why? Why bother? Why do I keep fighting this fight if I can't try to capitalize it and try to make this whole channel grow? To do it for my own self-interest, to know that I've accomplished my goal. One of my goals was to hit 1 million views, and I did it. With a short, I did it. Thanks, Lenny. I think I'm one of the better YouTube reviewers when it comes to Funko. I think I give an honest opinion of Funko. Good, bad, or indifferent, or even action figures. I think I'm honest. I think I'm truthful. Yeah, I know. I know AA for a long time. The problem to do longer streams, AA, is it means I have to talk longer and come up with more content to talk about. The problem is, if you look at concurrent watchers right now, we got 6 people in the stream. That number is high for me. Normally, I have 3 people in a stream once a month. That's the problem. It's not my reach. The problem I have, I've said it before many, many times, is I have dead subs. That number you see in the top right corner of your screen, that's 6,250, is new. Because of that one video that exploded and went viral, which gave 3.8 million views in 2 weeks, netted me 3,500 subscribers. I guarantee you, of those 3,500 subscribers, not 100 of them have watched my actual content. Just to give you more perspective, that number you see in the top right corner, 6250, 10% of that number should be coming to views. That means every video I put out, I should be seeing 625 views per video, on average. I'll be lucky. I put up the Indiana Jones video. That's at 200 views. I put a new video up, which was a walkthrough of the Hollywood Heroes and Villains store. I'm at 55 views. That's what I'm coming at, guys. I do provide real content, Lanny, and part of the things we did on the channel, and one of the things I don't do anymore, and I think which was possibly one of the driving forces for the channel, was the subscription unboxing videos. The problem with subscription unboxing videos, all the big players are gone. If you look at Nerd Block, they're gone. If you look at Geek Fuel, their boxes are garbage. Z-Box was just a laughable crap, piece of crap. Bambox, if you guys are not familiar with Bambox, they're gone in 3 to 4 months. Bambox is going away. They're done. That's the problem. There's no real good subscription boxes that are left out there. There's a couple places you could go to, but all the good ones are dead. Collector's Case, which is the best one that I dealt with for about 7 to 8 months until they basically, I think they retired. I think they were done. I had fun doing their stuff. That's what I'm talking about, Lanny. That you've said the words. I didn't have to say the words. You said the words. What you're looking at is the people that we normally see. Where is the new people? They're not here. That's what I'm getting at. Literally, all those people who subbed from that short video, either they only like shorts and they don't watch any other content. Because all they're going to be now are more dead subs. And just increases my analytics higher to not produce more for my videos. That's the same problem. It's literally having another dead sub. And that was the biggest problem I had with the channel, is my subscriber count is through the roof. But they're not watching the content. That's the problem. And again, I didn't make this stream to be a bitch session, but I'm just being honest. Again, I'm completely honest with everybody. As I said before, if I can't get monetization by the end of the year, I'm thinking about closing shop. I'm being honest. Why do I keep doing it? Why do I keep fighting myself and trying to produce the best content I possibly could do? Because it's a one-man show. I don't send these videos out to a third-party editor. Everything you see on my channel, everything, lighting, miking, blocking a video out, everything from script to blocking to lighting to shooting to editing to rendering it to putting it up on YouTube. Everything is done by me. Nobody else does it but me. So it's a one-man operation. You know, I don't want to say that, but I have to be honest with myself. My goal originally when I started this channel was to try to make content that I think I can tell a reviewing piece of content of an item. A Funko Pop, an action figure, a statue, to do toy hunting stuff, to do unboxing. I've done all that. I've done what I said I'll do. Most YouTube channels, if you're not familiar, have a shelf life between 3 and 5 years, and then they're done. I'm here 7 years, and I haven't made a dime. Not a dime. Again, just being honest. I don't want to come across as being an asshole, but I'm just being honest. That's just me being honest with the audience. If you guys were in my shoes, put yourself in my shoes, what would you do? What would AA do? What would Lanny do? What would Desi Pop do? If you were in my shoes and you put in all this hard work to just know that brass ring is just out of your grasp, what would you do? Let me know in the comments. Would you do more streams? Would you stream longer? Would you make more content, even push out even more content? To have no payout? To have no end goal in sight? Again, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just being honest. I mean, could I take the channel in a different direction? Could I make the channel completely hardcore? Do I just start swearing like a sailor? Because I have a mouth like a sailor. Do I just make it, get rid of PG completely, just go completely hardcore? Would I get more of an adult-oriented fan base? Do I completely shut the channel down and rebrand it and rebuild it from the ground up? Maybe. Maybe. That way I'm starting fresh. That way I know for a fact those subscribers are those subscribers. That's the problem we're running into right now. Is those numbers is not, I said many, many times before, that number in the corner is not a real number. Yep, you did, A. I've known you for 7 years. And we did some shit together. We had our own podcast, which I think, quite honestly, went well. For two guys who had no clue what they were doing, makes sense. Yeah, I've done it for 7 years. I've done what I said I was going to do. I was going to make a channel. I was going to put out content. I think the content's been pretty reliable most of the time. When content's reliable, it's Tuesday and Thursdays. You get new videos. Shorts was a means to an end to try to draw more interest to the channel, to push out more content to you guys in a different sort of bite-sized way, to draw more interest. Because quite honestly, until recently, shorts have been extremely valuable. Extremely valuable. I have more watch time on my shorts than I have on any other pieces of content. A video that I did for my stepson, firing a high ordnance weapon system, has 55,000 views in 4 months. That's more views than the most watched video on my channel, which was the 1/4-inch power battery Blackest Night that came out at the end of 2016 at 18,000 views. It's my most watched piece of content is the power battery review, which wasn't my best review, but it's my most watched piece of content on the channel at that time, until shorts came along. I have one short sitting at 45,000 views, one sitting at 25,000 views, and the big one sitting at 3.8 million views. I'd never seen a video do what it did. And I'm thankful and surprised that I took a shortcut, kind of, sort of, and took a piece of content, remastered it, and pushed it through YouTube, and it was as successful as it was. I can't begrudge anybody but myself of where the position I'm in right now. Mainly because it was a lot of sub for sub. It was a lot of backhand tactics. It was trying to network with a partner that didn't help me at that time. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on that you guys don't really know about that happened with the channel. But that number is killing me. That number in the top right corner is killing this channel. Absolutely. Because it's just dead subs. It's people who are not watching the content. That's the problem. And that's why I said, if you want people to watch the content, if you want this channel to succeed, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell people about me. That's it. If they're into that sort of stuff, the people that are in this community, they're into these sort of things, just tell your friends. That's all I ask. That would do more for this channel than me bitching, whining, and complaining about it. Word of mouth is extremely helpful. Extremely helpful. It's the best thing you can do is word of mouth. Again, I don't want it to be a bitch session, but I'm being completely honest. Again, full transparency. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies. I'm speaking the gospel, speaking truth. And I quite honestly, with the shorts, I enjoy doing it. I do those now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I put out short content every other day. I don't do any content on Saturday and Sunday. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I put out some type of short video. Either we'll talk about drinks, I'll put up pet content. Yeah. Even Lanny, even if I had 1 million subs, I would still be honest. Even if Hasbro was giving me a big bucket of money, or McFarlane Toys would give me a big bag of money, I would still be honest. I'll tell them straight up, your stuff sucks. I'd lose the deal, but I'll be honest. The analytics are all goofed up. The analytics are massively goofed up. I have a short sitting there right now. I'll show you. I'll show you facts. I'll show you hard numbers. I'll show you hard numbers. Here's a hard number for you. I put this video up 1 day, 1 hour ago. I remastered this video. This video is Funko hacks you didn't know about. Found it on TikTok, remastered it, retweaked it, put my own spin on it. This video is sitting there with... Oh, I lost it. It's sitting there with 41 views, and the average watch time is 124%. With a... Let me get it right here. 6 likes. It was shown in only 77 feeds, for no apparent reason. And it was viewed 52%. These are real numbers, no BS, no bullshit. It's not being pushed. I can say that prior YouTube shorts, 10 months ago when I was doing this, I would put a video up and I would get about 20 to 50 views. And then 24 to 36 hours later, it would hit the short shelf and the views would explode. It would get massive views. That's what I was doing about 10 months ago. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, in the middle of about May, the end of May, there was a change to the algorithm that YouTube is not saying. I know they changed it. Because in the very first hour, I would see a video go up and I would see the short start ballooning in views. I would see massive amount of views come in for no apparent reason. I'm like, this is not what it was doing 10 months ago. It's acting completely different. Yet I'm putting the same content up. I'm doing action figures. I'm doing my pet videos. I'm doing statue stuff. I'm doing talking about food or drinks. Specifically, let's say Mountain Dew or Red Bull. Same sort of thing. I'll see a balloon of a spike in viewership in the first 1 hour. From 60 minutes to 90 minutes. From 60 to 90. I'll see a balloon of views. And then after that, it goes dead. Completely dead. The video is dead in the water. It's dead after that 60 to 90 minute time. YouTube is no longer pushing that video. They have now changed that again to, I think, back to what they were doing 10 months ago. Because you could tell in that feed, there's nothing coming in. I did stuff for a holiday celebration for my stepson. These little bundt cakes. I thought that would do well. It got 75% people retention. What they call it, retention. And about 65 to 40, like 60 to 40 viewed versus not viewed. It has 22 views. It's not doing anything else. It's been up for almost 2 days now. Usually, if it went back to the old methodology, about 24 to 36 hours later, it would push it on the short shelf. That's where all these big shorts come in. When you see shorts saying like 10 million views, 20 million views, it's because it went to the short shelf and it was picked up by an audience, and the audience liked it a lot, and it went to another audience, and they liked it a lot again, and it kept snowballing to these more and more audiences, and that's how these videos go quote-unquote viral. They keep pushing them constantly. That video that had 3.8 million views, again, I will show you facts. Again, tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies. I'm telling you guys straight out facts. It was a silly, stupid video I found on TikTok, which was this one right here. I put this video up on the channel. I don't know if you can even see it. 3.7 million views with a 93.9% viewership. When you look at that, with 169,000 likes. 3.7 million views on that stream. It should be on that short right there. And it was viewed. I even got, this is one of the reasons we're screwed right now, guys. 3,500 subscribers right here. Hopefully it will come in. It's a little bit fuzzy right now. But it says 3.5. Its average view was 81%. 81% people watch that stuff. Thanks, Bizarro Supergirl. That's what happened with that stream, with that particular short. It blew up. In the first hour, it went to 2,200 views. Then the next hour, 5,000 views. In the next hour, 8,000. Next hour, 15,000. It kept it going. It kept snowballing. And I'm like, this is doing well. It's doing really, really well. I was very happy. Again, I remastered that content from TikTok. And usually people do it the other way around. Normally they'll go from TikTok to YouTube Shorts. I went from YouTube Shorts to TikTok. It was Lenny, that video was basically about weed. It was about pot. And the idea for that short was this one black guy came out of a store. In the middle of a storm, he ran out to his car, and he's futzing with the car. There's a little clicker. He's trying to open the door, and he pulls out an umbrella. Then he runs back to the store, opens the umbrella up, and then runs back to the car again. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It's goofy. I said this is stupid, and I put it up on YouTube. I remastered it, retweaked it, and it blew up. That's all it was. That's all that happened. It wasn't even my personal. It wasn't even me. If this was me, I'd be happy. But this is somebody else. Basically, their content that I remastered and I retweaked. This is a technique that YouTube kind of frowns upon, but it's a technique that you can use to grow a channel. The problem I'm running into right now is that the YouTube algorithm is all goofed up. It's not working the way it was working, 2 weeks ago. I put a service order out to YouTube. I contacted support, say, hey, why are my shorts not doing anything now? Usually shorts, they don't quote unquote have enough engagement, meaning that's why no one's watching your videos. If you see a short staying at 0, meaning people aren't watching your stuff. The problem is that it's happened. People are watching it in other parts that's not shorts. In YouTube search, they're looking at through other means, maybe coming in through other links. When I post it to other places, they're watching it in other ways, not through the short feed, which doesn't make any sense. That's the problem I'm running into, where, again, 10 months ago, very similar to what I'm seeing now. 2 3 weeks ago, it was the first hour, the video would blow up, and I know it would hit the short shelf. What they call the short shelf. That's, if you look on the YouTube channel, you'll see a little kind of horizontal little bar that you can kind of go left and right through, and it says shorts. That's kind of what they call the short shelf, when your short feed. So people's videos will come there, so you can click on them, or trending, if you will. That's the idea. Drink tonight, guys. We're doing some more bang. I'll talk more about that one in a second, Jackie. That one's doing okay. It's not doing great, though. So the idea then is it was hitting that short shelf, and I know when I see the videos count, the video views start climbing rapidly, I know it's hit the short shelf. That's an indication to me as a content creator, without going to my analytics and looking. I can look at the viewership on it and know the video's spiking, and it tells me it hit the short shelf. That's how you know it hit the short shelf of the short feed. These videos that should be short-based videos aren't hitting the short feed. And why? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I did a video 3 or 4 days ago, which we had a power outage here. And I put it up around 10 o'clock at night. And about 8 hours later, around 4 o'clock in the morning, it spiked to about 1,500 views. So I know it did the same sort of thing. And people will say, well, you're having bad content. You don't use tags. You don't use hashtags. You don't put nothing in the description box. I put everything in there. I put in good descriptions. I put in good thumbnails. I put in good tags. I put hashtag shorts. I do everything you're supposed to do as a content creator to make these videos go to as the biggest audience you possibly can push them to. But they're not going, and I don't know the reason why. That's why I put a service request out to YouTube to say, hey, something's not right here. Some channels can get what they call shadow banned. If you see they tried to do it to PewDiePie, I think 2 or 3 years ago. They tried to shadow ban his account. A shadow ban basically stifles a content creator's reach. What they'll do is instead of pushing a video out, they won't push it. at all. They won't try to send it out through YouTube. They'll stop the algorithm from performing what needs to be done and won't do what's supposed to do. And I even asked that to the support team, is my account shadow banned? Because I had some copyright stuff on my account, but it wasn't strikes. I have copyright stuff, let's say music-based stuff, or someone saying they're owning this because they had, let's say I did one for WWE, and I did a kind of take on that video. They took that video for ownership of it. It did about 5,400 views on it. To answer your question, what about the guys fighting at Walmart? It was another, what I did is I took 2 TikTok videos and merged them together into one video. And it was just sort of a gag video. It was funny. So usually funny videos, like TikTok videos, if you look, and for example, that one video that you saw with the umbrella, the guy with the umbrella, that video on TikTok, I think had 145 million views on that video. And I retweaked it, remastered it, because I knew it would be successful and put it on YouTube. And that's the reason why I did that. Yeah, so that's what's going on now. So the problem I'm running into now is that I think something has happened to the channel. Either my channel is either the channel is shadow banned, they have frozen my feed, so it doesn't go out to way people it should, or they changed the algorithm back to what they did 10 months ago. I have a feeling they changed it back to 10 months ago, because you can check a channel to see if it's shadow banned. And the way you do that, if anybody's out there wants to know how to do this, I did some research on it. You would literally have 2 web browsers open. You log into one web browser, like you normally would. The other one you don't log into. You put a comment on one of your videos that you're logged into, and then you refresh your page so you can see your comment. You go to the other screen that you don't log into and click and search the name of the video, and because a shadow ban will only affect if you're shadow banned, you can't see your own. You can see your own stuff, even if you're shadow banned. So it doesn't look like you're being affected. That's why if you log out of YouTube and don't log in and just click the video and put in the video's name, and then look to see if the comment is there. If you can see the comment, that latest comment, you're not shadow banned. I could see the comment, so I know I'm not shadow banned. They could have frozen the channel, did something with my feed, or they changed the algorithm again. I'm leaning more to changing the algorithm to what they did 10 months ago. I think they went back to the original implementation of the algorithm. Because my normal, let's say Funko, I'll do a Funko Pop. I'll just put a Funko Pop on my turntable, put music on it, shoot it, take it out of the packaging, shoot it again, and put that up on as a short. Those videos, I would say, prior to the end of May 2023, May 23 and later, then April-ish May, I would put a video like that up, I would get 400 views, 500 views. My Blue Gelatinous Cube video short that I put up has 1,400 views. I'll put up, I put up my Chrome Batman one, the teal one. I just put that video up today. It's sitting at 11 views right now. And it's been up for over 3 hours. So that tells me something is going on with the YouTube algorithm that's preventing these videos to reach the audience they're intended to reach. They're not doing it. I don't know the reason why. And that's why I put a claim into YouTube, to their support channel, saying, hey, something is not right here. I talked to their reps in email and in chat, saying, hey, here's the evidence. Here's what's going on. It doesn't make sense. Something is not right. I don't know what it is. I can't say what it is. I don't know. But I didn't want this stream to turn into a bitch session. And that's kind of what it turned into. But that's what's going on. That's what's happening right now. But tomorrow, guys, definitely, for people who just came in, Bizarro and AA, we are doing a giveaway tomorrow. There will be a video going for the 7-year anniversary video. I'll get back to that. We are putting 2 items up for the giveaway. One will be kind of a double Funko Pop. The other one's going to be a double action figure 2-pack. So that will be going up. It goes live technically tonight at midnight, but you guys won't know what the links are until it's in the video. The video will probably be going up probably midday tomorrow, most likely on July 4th. I want to wish everyone a good July 4th. Again, that is our 7-year anniversary of YouTube. Again, I've been doing this since 2016. I still enjoy it, guys. Don't think me saying what I'm saying has taken away the passion that I have for YouTube. I just want to make sure that I can try to capitalize on the work I've done for this channel and the community I've tried to build and make it better. I just wanted to make it better. I've always wanted to make it better. When I hit my first 100 subscribers, I was a happy guy. When I hit my first 500, I was ecstatic. When I hit my first 1,000, I was I couldn't believe it hit 1,000 subscribers. Rook Geek Goodness, what it was in 2023, is not the same channel Rook Geek Goodness was circa 2016. It just isn't. That's all I ask, is people watch the content. That's all I ask. Watching the content is the best way to support the channel. That is the easiest way to watch the channel, is just watch the videos. That's all I ask. I don't think it's a big ask. But that's where we're at. I'm just being honest. I want this channel to finally be monetized, and I can do that. I can reach into my pocket and make it happen. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I wanted this channel to organically grow, because if I reach in my pocket and make that expense and do it, and make me to get monetization happen, it will spike a few videos to get me where I need to be. But where's the payout? People are still not watching the content. And the way to get money is that you have to cash out with $100 at least. At least it was back years ago. You have to have at least $100 to cash out. And when I was doing it, I had enough money when I was doing all the content for 2 years straight when I had monetization. I had made enough money to fill my gas tank. And I had, at that time, about 300 videos in my card catalog. Now we're sitting at over 1,200 videos between long form, streams, and shorts. So that's where we're at. I mean, I don't want to pay to get monetized. I wanted this channel to organically get there, so I didn't have to do that. I don't want to, but it's something, it's in my back pocket to do. But I don't want to. That's my end goal. And that's where I stand. So I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. I don't want to quit doing this. I enjoy it. I enjoy putting out content Tuesdays and Thursdays. I enjoy doing the streams with you guys. I now really enjoy doing the shorts. But the shorts being goofed up the way they are, and no one watching the normal content, what is there in the channel? What is there for me? It's never been about me. It's always been about the audience. When you watch, just to give you guys some more clarity, when you watch a standard Funko review, if I was to review these guys here, a normal video review that I go through takes me about, from start to finish, takes me about, on the low side, about 2.5 hours of time. On the normal side, it's about 4 hours. That includes getting the video ready, getting all the equipment ready, prepping the area, having an idea in my head, because I don't write a script. I have an idea, a bullet point idea of what I'm going to shoot. I shoot it. I probably flub my lines multiple times. I have multiple takes. I have to then take the content, hook it to a computer. I have to then, if there's any B-roll, take additional shots. And then I have to edit it all up, make sure everything's where it needs to be, put the bumpers in place, render it, take that rendered, throw it on YouTube, wait for it to load, put all my pieces in place, send it to all my social media outlets, and make it live. That takes about 3 to 4 hours of time per video. Per video. And again, I'm on the quick side. I know that the hardcore content creators, they'll put out maybe one video a week, and they'll plug in 20 to 30, 40 hours of manpower to do it. Again, I'm reviewing toys. I'm reviewing vinyl figures. When people are doing like a real how-to video, they got to write a script out in the whole 9 yards. It's a completely different beast. I get off easy at about 3 to 4 hours of time. Yeah, I've sunk in hundreds of hours of my own time. Hundreds. Probably between 500 and 700 hours of my personal time that I've sunk into this channel. And again, I'm not complaining. I would happily do it again. This was a passion project from the get-go. It was to say, hey, Rook, can I do this? Can I come there with no idea of video editing, of graphic design, of how to mic something, how to put out lights, how to put out content, how to edit, render it, and do all that stuff, how to use Photoshop. I learned everything on the fly, and I got a new skill set of how to do things. I can now probably take a piece of content and render it, Not good as a graphic designer, mind you, but I could hold my own. I know how to put a piece of content together, graphically, and from an editor standpoint of how to do this. I learned a new skill set along the way. It's something I'm very grateful for. I learned a new skill that I didn't know before, and I learned it myself. I didn't go to school for this. I taught myself how to do this. Jackie, there's nothing you can do. Being a moderator helps. There's nothing you can do. I've said it many, many times before. It was not meant to bitch. This is not meant to be a bitch session. I didn't make this stream to be a bitch session. I wanted to talk about my 7-year anniversary. I'm being honest, I had to get it off my chest. And I'm going to be making a follow-up video as a call to action. It's going to be coming sooner rather than later. That will be talking about this. Because it needs to be said. To have that number sitting on the screen right now when people don't even bother watching not only is a disgrace to me, it's a disgrace to you guys. Because you have all these people now sitting there in the community not doing a damn thing. And just loading up the account with just garbage. As far as I'm concerned. They load up the account with garbage and not helping the account grow. They're just a number. If I can go and wipe out, personally, I've said many times before, my real subscriber base, the real people who watch it, I would say between 500 and 700 people who watch my content normally. Maybe one video every other week. That number is massively back-end loaded. It's not a real number. It's not a real number at all. And to have that short explode and get 3,700 more subscribers who aren't watching the content just hurts the channel even more, analytically, from the analytics standpoint. So, that's it. That's what I had to say. I had to get it off my chest. Again, just being honest. Again, tell me when I'm telling lies. I hate to use CM Punk's line, but I'm honest. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm lying to the audience. Tell me when I'm lying to you guys. I've never lied to you ever. I've always told, I'm a straight shooter. I've always went off the cuff. I've always been honest with the audience to a fault. And that is me. That's just me. I mean, haven't made bad decisions? Absolutely. Would I change them? Absolutely. Would I make this channel better? If I could. I honestly would. If I could make the channel better, I would. If there was anything in my power to do, I would. Absolutely. In a heartbeat. Why do you think I'm starting to do stuff with Loungefly now? I'm trying to tap into a new audience. My wife likes Loungefly. And I like these bags. I enjoy these bags. When her and I go on a toy hunt now, because I'm in Funko, she's in Loungefly. Funko purchased Loungefly's company. And Loungefly is underneath their umbrella. So when Asino Comic-Con drops for new stuff, we can look for Loungefly for her too. When we go out to a convention or go to Disney, she can look for Loungefly. Yep, CM Rook, that's me. So it gives us another opportunity to shoot different content. Are those videos doing good? Not really. I only put up, I think, 3 Loungefly videos. They were okay. They didn't give us there wasn't a lot of views for it. But it felt good doing something else. Besides Funko, action figures, statues, toy hunting. It felt good talking about something different. Because I don't know a lot about Loungefly. I picked it up for my wife. And I picked it up on the fly because she's learning about it too. She's only been doing Loungefly for about 3 months now. We did it after, during MegaCon, is where she got involved in Loungefly. And she's, in her early 50s. And she thought she was too old to wear backpacks. Until she started wearing them, and she's like, wow, these are really comfortable. And the surprising thing, and you guys may laugh about this, the backpack she likes the most is something you would never, ever suspect. And it was what they called their heart bag. I talked about this on one of the videos. Loungefly has 2 variations of their bags. They have a bag, which was their heart symbol on their placard, and that was their original design bags. And you have the crown. Remember, Funko has a little crown, and that's why they have the crowns on those bags. That's the reasoning for them. Anything that has a heart on it was in what they call an OG bag or original bag. She bought it secondhand. It's a Marvel bag, which has a lot of Marvel characters on it. And it's a kind of beaten down bag. It's been worn. It is the most comfortable bag she's ever worn. Better than any purse. Better than a Louis Vuitton. Better than Mark Cross, whatever it's called, the guy's name is. The designer purses. Better than any bag she's ever... Betsy Johnson. Better than any bag she's ever worn. Better than a purse. Better than a crossbody. She loved this backpack. Because it fits and she holds it really, really well. But she was always upset to wear it because she thought she was too old. But nowadays we see older women, younger girls, we see couples, we see guys wearing these backpacks too. I have my own, which was a Boba Fett backpack, which we'll be doing a review about sometime in the near future. Don't you worry about that. The problem, never with Hot Toys, is the cost. They're not cheap. They're very highly posable action figures. I think they're on a 6-inch scale as well, and I believe they have a lot of accessories and they come with a lot of cloth goods, at least from what I've heard. Sometimes I think they're longer. I think they're 12-inch scale. I think they're 12-inch because I know one of the people I speak to on Instagram, he does a lot of Hot Toy stuff. And I think they're in 12-inch scale. I could be wrong. I think they're 12-inch scale. But the problem with Hot Toys is they're very, very pricey. And that's the biggest problem I have is their cost. Their cost is very, very high. If the channel was successful, had monetization, and was making tons of money, then absolutely. I mean, I even know some of the bigger YouTubers that were in action figures and into Funko, they don't even do YouTube anymore. They're doing either Twitch, they're going completely TikTok and saying screw YouTube. Because I don't know how the TikTok monetization payout works compared to YouTube, but it's probably better. And one of the last things I'll talk about before we end the stream tonight is that one thing I have not done is Patreon. Patreon, a lot of people, even a lot of content creators, make their living off Patreon because Patreon gives most of the money they take in back to the content creator. So I think it's something like if for every dollar they make, 5 or 10 cents goes to Patreon. All the rest goes to the content creator. And I've always thought of it as sort of begging, and I don't really want to do that. And the problem about being someone who does Patreon, you got to give somebody out some type of value. Videos earlier, shout outs, something. I really don't want to do that. And that's probably one of the reasons why the channel is not successful. It's probably because I don't do Patreon. But it is what it is. Yep, I thought it was 12 inches tall, Andy. Thank you. I thought it was 12 inches tall. But that's what's going on. And that's the reason, one of the reasons why I'm not as successful as I could be. I'll leave you guys with this. Rook Geek Goodness has been here for 7 years now. And the very first 2 years of this channel was astonishing growth. It was the best 2 years of this, be honest, was the best 2 years of growth I ever had on the channel. We had the most viewership, the most subscribers that were actually watching the content. It has petered off ever since. Again, just being honest. Tell me when I'm telling lies, guys. I'll leave you with that. Tell me when I'm telling lies. So that's it, guys. 7 years on YouTube. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I had to be honest. Had to get it off my chest. Let you guys know completely what I felt and what's going on right now. Tomorrow, we are doing that video that will be going out. We're showcasing off some of the important items that I picked up between July 4th, 2022 and July 4th, 2023. There'll be some Funko stuff, there'll be an action figure thing, and a couple statues I'll be showcasing off. And then we'll do the giveaways after that, guys. So thank you very much for coming with me on the stream tonight. Again, it was early, so we're going to end the stream at 8 o'clock tonight, guys. We're going to be ending in 3, a 2, a 1. Thank you guys for coming by and stopping, chatting with me, guys. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care, and bye-bye.